So top 3 tips for a good portfolio, first of all, and I think most importantly, is personality. We don't want to see the same portfolios over and over again. So, if people are interested in fashion, or if they're interested in animation or something like that, if they're really specific things, we want to kind of see that personality come out in your portfolio. I think number 2, be careful about layout. It's really important that you invest time in your layout of your portfolio. And in connection to that is the photography. If you have bad photography, it doesn't look good, because that means you're not kind of taking pride in presenting the work. So those 3 things combined are really important to kind of have a wholesome portfolio that introduces you as a person and your interest. Give those things space. So, for example, a project in a portfolio, you might want to present the research, then the development, and then the final work. We don't just want to see the final works, we want to see how you got to that particular point. Mount on white paper, as a digital portfolio, for the most part, you will be making those things on PowerPoint, and often that's most likely a white background. If you walk into a gallery, for the most part, the walls are white. So when you're mounting on black, for instance, it sucks all of the colour out of the imagery that you use. But obviously, if people are making kind of black and white photography, black grounds might be more suitable in that sense. In terms of a digital portfolio, we've got examples of before and after here. So if you can see the first contents page, the before, it's kind of a little bit clunky. So what to think about kind of the use of minimal design. Only use something if it's necessary. Typeface is a uniform with the rest of the document. Little kind of elements like that can make or break a digital portfolio, because it shows that you kind of want to invest in that kind of continuity and clear presentation. Now, what says the most about your portfolio? Perhaps you don't need all of the images, and what we need to think about is taking 3 of those to say more than choosing a lot of images on the page. The images are then smaller, so you don't kind of get a clear view of what the work is. So, select your clearest work. So think about the idea of, presenting research and development, minimize text. The before image here, there's a lot of text on there, and you want to be able to talk about it in interview, which you can kind of elaborate on the work. So really, you just want something very clear, very punchy. If you need to include any kind of hyperlinks as well, that's also important. Perhaps you've made a video, or perhaps you have evolved a website, and that's important to include those elements as well. So allow space for that, allow us to see, kind of these other extra things that you've done. Studying fine art it's really important that you are not making in a vacuum, and that you are researching and gathering from all different sources, whether it be the library, the internet, galleries, animations, or film. So do think about how you might represent that within your portfolio.